You can now make online payments to Sri Lanka Atomic Energy Board via GovPay.
Pope Francis, the first Latin American leader of the Roman Catholic Church, died on the 21st of April at the age of 88. Following the traditional 9-day mourning period for the late Pope, 133 cardinal electors from around the world gathered at the Sistine Chapel on the 7th of May to elect a new Pope in a secretive ballot known as the Papal Conclave. A two-thirds majority is required to elect a Pope. If no one reaches that threshold, another vote is held, and after each round, ballots are burnt. If black smoke appears from a chimney on top of the Sistine Chapel, it means no Pope has been chosen. White smoke signals the Catholic Church has a new pontiff. The first vote of the conclave ended on the 7th of May with black smoke emerging from the Sistine Chapel's chimney. Last morning, the cardinals resumed the process for the second day, and yet again before lunchtime in Rome, black smoke signalled no decisive outcome from the morning's round of two votes. However, last afternoon, white smoke emerged after another vote less than 24 hours after the conclave began. The crowd who were waiting for hours in St. Peter's Square erupted in jubilation. A senior cardinal uttered the words Habemus Papam, Latin for "we have a Pope." Robert Francis Prevost, aged 69, was announced as the 267th occupant of the throne of St. Peter, and he will be known as Leo XIV. The newly elected Pope made his first public appearance standing on the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica.
Here we are. Hopefully the photo of the Lanka. Very special moment. The smiles. At the same level as the Lord.
La pace sia con tutti voi. Fratelli, sorelle carissimi.
Peace be with you all, beloved brothers and sisters. This is the first greeting of the risen Christ, the Good Shepherd, who gave his life for God's flock.
Pope Leo celebrated his first Mass as the pontiff today at the Sistine Chapel with his cardinal electors. Born in Chicago in 1955 to parents of Spanish and Franco-Italian descent, Prevost served as an altar boy and was ordained in 1982. Although he moved to Peru 3 years later, he returned regularly to the US to serve as a pastor and a prior in his home city. In 2014, the late Pope Francis made him Bishop of Chiclayo in Peru. In January 2023, he became Archbishop, and within a few months, Francis made him a cardinal. He is the first American pontiff in the 2,000-year history of the Catholic Church. Pope Leo spent 2 decades working in Peru's poorest enclave and frequently appeared to be in the mold of Pope Francis, who carried a legacy as the People's Pope for his outreach to those on society's margins. During his papacy, Francis opened more leadership roles to women than did any previous pontiff, and Leo has expressed similar views about women within the Catholic Church. Pope Leo has also addressed the global climate crisis and expressed concern for Venezuelan migrants in Peru following the path paved by his predecessor. However, his views on LGBTQ+ communities might be in contrast to Pope Francis. With the election of the new Pope, the world debates the importance he would give to Gaza's tiny Christian community in a time of global uncertainty and escalations of war. US President Donald Trump celebrated the election of the US-born Pope.
What greater honor could there be? And we were a little bit surprised, but very happy. It was just a great, absolutely great honor.
Meanwhile, Sri Lankan President Anura Dissanayake congratulated the new Pope and wished him strength and wisdom to guide the faithful.